Hello everyone, welcome to the Matter Creator. This is Matthew. In this episode of the Matter Creator, revealing and analyzing Secret Invasion Season 1, that's currently on Disney Plus, done by Marvel Studios. I'll be going over several topics in this episode. The first season will deal with the Skrulls wanting Earth as their own. They want to be able to live in their own skin, as God tells the audience, and this is Gravit's plan. It will force Nick Fury to come back, as he will feel responsible for what is happening in this first season, this series of Secret Invasion. Hope this episode inspires you to read, watch, and learn. I want to thank Antonio, Ken, and Peter for becoming patrons on my Patreon page, as this helps to support the channel and means a lot to me as well. It is not the amount or how much I may make, it's the idea that someone believes in what this channel is about and wants to support it. Please help by signing up for Patreon like Antonio, Ken, and Peter, or YouTube memberships. You'll say to me that you believe in this channel and you want it to thrive and keep it independent. You can sign up for Patreon at $1 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, $20 a month, or as high as $30 a month. For YouTube memberships, you can sign up at $3.99 a month, $9.90 a month, $24.90 a month, and you can go as high as $49.90 a month. Thank you. Now on the review. As was mentioned before, Secret Invasion will deal with Skrulls wanting Earth as their own. Gravit's plan is to have humans annihilate each other. He's hoping to put fuel to the fire in hopes it will cause humans to annihilate each other. He will have this be the case. The series will begin with Everett Ross talking to Prescott, and Prescott saying that Skrulls are planning to take Earth as their own. Everett Ross tells Prescott that does not make sense, as Taylor is on our side. Prescott says that this happened 30 years ago when Nick Fury and Carol Danvers brought Skrulls to Earth. The Skrulls were brought to Earth because, as was mentioned, that the Kree were going to destroy them if they did not come to the Earth. This reference can be found in Captain Marvel. Prescott will be killed by Everett Ross, but he is not Everett Ross, he is a Skrull. And as Talos will chase him, and he will jump off the building and die by the impact of the ground. Talos tells Maria Hill that he is not on my side. He is on the side of the extreme faction of Skrulls who are led by Gravit. The season will have attacks in Russia as in hopes it will cause humans to start World War III. This is the Skrulls' ultimate plan. They will get dirty bombs, as was shown in the first episode this season. Gaia acquires it for them. She tells her father, Talos, that you cannot protect Mom. Talos tells her that Gravit killed your mother. He is the reason your mother is dead. You need to confront him. Gaia will come to her senses and realizes she needs to help her father. She will remain as a spy, so she will know Gravit's plans and hope to stop him. She lets her father know that Gravit will have several bags marked with the bomb. She lets him know that Gravit will know that you are there. Talos, Nick Fury, Maria Hill will be in Moscow, and this is where it goes south. They try to stop her, but Maria Hill gets shot by Gravit, posing to be Nick Fury, and she will die as a result. Gravit will set off the bomb and have it be blamed by the Americans, setting fuel to the fire in hopes of getting this to spread. He wants to set off World War III by having humans exterminate each other. Nick Fury will later meet with Colonel Rhodes in the second episode of the season. He will talk about what do you know about your security team. Rhodes will say, what do I know about them? Nick Fury will be fired by him, and he tells Colonel Rhodes, I am Nick Fury. Even when I am out, I am in. This will apply to the viewer and to Colonel Rhodes that Nick Fury is not someone to be messed with. The security guard tries to escort him out, and Nick Fury breaks his arm. He walks out, but this will not deter him. As not to forget, Sonya is important, as she and Nick Fury have worked together before. She is British and works for the British intelligence. She is smart and knows how to get information when she needs it. She cut a finger of one of the Skrulls and showed the true skin when injured. This makes sense, as they cannot hold that shape if the cells have been damaged. One of them told her that she needed to know about the plan to set up a nuke. As Prescott would have said, they were having these attacks look like any terrorist organization, but that is their plan. They want it to be like business as usual. Gravit wants to create chaos, and in that chaos, he wants to put the humans to each other. He is made general by the Skrull Council and instilled the plan that he has for Earth. The compound rushes, whereas the Skrulls are hiding, and they're calling it New Skrulls. This is where the Skrulls are hiding, and where they have their human hostages they have been keeping there. It is where they have been taking their place amongst the humans, and using what these people know so they can pit humans against each other. They can read human minds and take what they know and be able to answer the questions that person knows. This makes it dangerous, as you would not be able to trick them into answering questions on that person knows. In the third episode, Talos will meet with Gravik and warn him that we need to be incredibly careful. He tells them that you do not want to give humans a common enemy. They will unite when they know they have a common enemy to fight. Talos wants his people to survive, and he is hoping that Gravik will see reason. And this is not the way to get what they want. Gravik will threaten Talos that he will kill Gaia. Talos will stab a fork in his hand and it will heal because he took the Extremist formula, which is an Easter egg from Iron Man 3. Gaia will later in this episode help Talos stop a nuke that Bob was setting up to be sent to set fuel to the fire. Talos was with Nick Fury, and Nick Fury asked him to take Bob's shape and stop the nuke. As Talos tells Nick Fury that the only way to do that is for me to know the code, but only Bob knows it. Talos kills Bob after Bob threatens him with Gaia being a spy. Gaia goes down into the compound to help Talos and Nick Fury to stop the nuke before it can be sent. Gaia will encounter Gravik, and she will be shot and appear to be dead. In the fourth episode, Gaia survives the shot to her body thanks to the fact that she took the Extremist formula. It allowed her not to die, and she later goes to her father, Talos. Talos tells her that we need to show humans who we are by doing the right thing. She thinks that he is ridiculous, as she tells her father, Talos, that Gravik's plan works with the Skrulls that are following him. Nick Fury encounters Colonel Rhodes after he found out that his wife Priscilla was supposed to kill Nick Fury. She refuses, and they both shoot the wall instead. Colonel Rhodes met with his wife Priscilla, who was a Skrull, in a church and told her to kill Nick Fury. Nick Fury had a listening device on one of them and found out that Colonel Rhodes was a Skrull. This means the real Colonel Rhodes is in that compound being kept alive, attached to the machine that Carol Danvers was attached to in the movie Captain Marvel. He warns Colonel Rhodes that there is a Skrull amongst the President, and he is closer than you might think. The attack on the President happens, and this will cause Nick Fury and Talos to go into action. Talos will get wounded, and Gravik is bringing him, posing to be the President's protection. He kills Talos, Nick Fury shoots Gravik, and he just absorbs the bullet. In the fifth episode of this season, Gaia will encounter Nick Fury and tell him that her father Talos died for nothing. As Nick Fury tells her while he is in a safe house that your father did not die for nothing. He chose to stick with the struggle. That is not easy, but is necessary. Fighting the struggle does not mean you win every time, but you keep on fighting. That is a lesson worth learning. This is after Nick Fury must escape the hospital where President Ritson is after the fake Colonel Rhodes is framing him for killing Maria Hill. He released the video over the airways. It was Gravik that killed Maria Hill. Gaia will tell Nick Fury that Gravik is looking for the harvest. Nick Fury knows what this means, that Gravik is looking for the blood of every superhero during the battle with Thanos during Avengers Endgame. Gravik wants to instill their DNA into him, so that he becomes super. That is the plan in case he must fight the Avengers himself. Nick Fury goes to a cemetery in Finland to find the place where he knew he put the harvest. It requires an eye scan that can only be opened by Nick Fury. Nick Fury is with Sonya, and after Sonya found out that her boss was a Skrull after she shot him, she later takes his place in running the British intelligence. This proves to the viewer that she is smart and knows when to sniff out the trash. Nick Fury will tell her that Colonel Rhodes is a Skrull. She was not aware of that. Nick Fury reminds Sonya, "You thought I lost my touch. This proves that I have not lost my touch." In the sixth episode, Nick Fury will go to the Skrull compound in Russia. This is where the conclusion will happen. In the sixth episode, this is where Nick Fury gives Gravik the harvest. Nick Fury will tell him, "I am sorry for letting you down. I should have been there for you and not let you down." Gravik will test the harvest and knows the formula is pure. He puts in the machine, and both he and Nick Fury have been exposed to the effects of the formula. This is where the viewer will see the names of Drax, Gamora, and Mantis come, as the viewer will find out when Nick Fury starts to fight Gravik, is not Nick Fury but Gaia in disguise. She will fight Gravik, and they both light up like Captain Marvel. Gaia will have the Mantis ears come out, and she will use that power to make Gravik fall asleep. Mantis can tell people to sleep. The final episode will have twists and turns, but will not be revealed here. It does bring the viewer to the climax of the season, set more stories to be told in the MCU. I'll give my rating. I give Secret Invasion Season 1 10 out of 10. It was fun, but helps to expand on the MCU. The series was psychological and felt like a spy film. This is a good change to the MCU. Marvel needed to do this as it could use a different approach. A spy film is always a fun idea to read or watch. The complexity of the series is what made it so good. It is relevant to what feels like is going on in the world. People will act on fear, as the last episode of Season 1 will show, instead of trying to act on a different approach, and unfortunately is a human response to problems. This is Samuel L. Jackson's best performance in a long time. He really did an excellent job of portraying Nick Fury's fear, but his determination to stay with the struggle as he Gaia. It will set new alliances and help the viewer to know how long it took the Skrulls to implement their plan. Personally, I would like to see season 2 of this series, but who knows? There are quite a few questions that need to be answered. What rating do you give season 1? Please leave your answer in the comment section below. Thank you. Consider going to my store at Metacritic.com and get your own set of merchandise today. You can also click the Patreon link on my website and support me that way. Please check out my playlist review, Marvel reviews, and analysis by clicking on this link right now. Please check out my playlist link for all my reviews of Miss Marvel Season 1 by clicking on this link right now. Thank you. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell so you never miss a video at the bottom of the video. Please let me cover down the road in the comment section below. Please share the video and you know this my channel can grow. Remember, do not forget to read, watch, and learn. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.